Hello, hypothetical listeners, and welcome. This is my friend Tristan again. We're already back to Tristan. Awesome. And this episode might be a bit different than the other ones because for it, I put Tristan through an ordeal. He had to go through the hero's journey um, in order to try a bunch of French fries.
On a journey called
We went
Fryquest.
on Fry Quest, yes. How are you feeling the day after FryQuest, my man?
You know, I don't feel as sick as I thought I was going to, because
How's
after Fryquest, like when we went to the last places, my
yeah?
stomach was like hurting like crazy, and then I used the restroom, and it was just fine like that.
Oh, okay.
I
How
was just
bad
fine
was
right
your
after.
stomach hurting?
Relatively bad. It wasn't like as bad as I thought. Like
Yeah,
I would probably put it like on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd probably put like a 6.
it's okay. That's not that bad. Okay,
It's
what
not
would like
that
a
bad.
five be?
If it was slightly less, if because like I felt like I was sick, but
Yeah.
like I felt like it was going to be manageable. Like I
Okay.
thought that I knew I just need to use the restroom, get all cleared out, and then I would be back to normal. And that's exactly what happened. So
So yeah, would you like to describe FryQuest for the audience?
sure, I'll describe FryQuest. All right, so FryQuest was a journey that me and my good friend Matt went on, where in 4 hours we tried 10 different fry places across the area that we live in Long Beach,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, we tried 10.
We tried 10 different fries and we recorded every single one of them and we gave ratings to all of them.
Yes. I think that I was kind of surprised. I went back. I'll go into this more. I went back to one of the fry places because I wanted to. I felt like one of the places we went to, we got a bad batch, and I was like kind of miffed.
Oh, okay.
So I retried their fries, and I did re-rate them because I think the one we went to was not very good, and so I haven't
I
a
already know which
change
one
in
you're
ranking
talking
in
about.
that. But let's get start. Okay, so for one, so we started at 9 a.m. and we went to the gym because we realized this is not the most healthy thing to do on a normal day. And to somewhat offset it, we hoped that would help. And yeah, maybe Tristan destroyed me in basketball somewhat,
Yeah,
but
I did.
that's
With
it was 28. It was 28 to 20 to 30, bro.
Yeah, but the only reason it became third, like you came close, was because of the rule we have, where
Yeah,
we have to shoot it. Like if one person hits 29, the next shot they have to take has to be from the 3 point line or further back,
true.
while the other person gets to shoot like regular. Like for the audience, me and Matthew are not that good at basketball.
What?
Um,
We definitely
we're
didn't get
kind of
destroyed by Kyle.
Yeah.
Throwing
We have a
two
friend
on
named
one.
we have a friend named Kyle who's really good at basketball. He absolutely kicked their asses.
Dude, he broke our ankles.
Like I think I almost fell one time, like legit. Like Kyle's just a master at
He was
basketball,
styling on us. I'll be honest.
but he's humble about it. He's like, I'm not that good. I'm like, yeah, you're freaking good, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
And
Shout out to
first,
Kyle.
shout out to Kyle. First experiment of the day, also. So, normally we talk during the basketball thing and we do bad. Or we listen to music and we do slightly better. So, I'm not a big 21 Pilot fan, but I like Muse. So, I fought Tristan that I thought Muse would have hyper music than 21 Pilots. And I was wrong.
Well, I mean, Muse has more hype music. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's just like something with Twin Pilots just clicked. Like the hype songs of Twin Pilots that played, I didn't play that good. But like the more chill songs, like I was making everything. I don't understand it.
The Handler, Stockholm Syndrome, and Survival. I was kind of going crazy. What was the ones that made you go crazy?
There
Or
was
popping off real fast.
Guns for Hands, which surprised me because that's an emo song. Then
Okay.
you have My Blood. My Blood I was going crazy on. And if I remember correctly, I think there was another one on Trench. I think it was the hype. The hype. Yeah, I went crazy on that one too, which is kind of a chill song.
Yeah.
So I don't know, something about those chill songs. It's like I was doing better, but when it came to like the hype songs like Jumpsuit and Levitate, didn't do that well. I only made like 2 shots
Yeah.
with those 2 songs on.
I
So
think I think we also do better at the basketball thing to just make shots when we do leg day instead of like an arm exercise. I think that also
that's
plays
true.
into it. So
That's true. Because like
shout out to leg day.
when when it's like yeah, we did leg day yesterday, and um when we do like chest and triceps or back and biceps, our arms are freaking sore. So our shots, we always freaking miss them. Like air ball, air ball, air ball.
I did
It's
2
so
around the
bad.
worlds, dude. Okay,
Hey, you get some style points. I give you .1
and
style
then,
points.
and then you went crazy in the
I
blood
made like
song.
7 in a row.
Yeah,
My blood, I made 7 in a row.
yeah. Okay, all
But
right,
then he made it up by making 7 in a row during that 3 run that he said of Muse songs with
dude.
Stockholm Syndrome and Survival and the Handler.
When Survival started playing, I don't think you realized this, Tristan. As soon as Survival started playing, I made a shot, and then 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 only on the 5th one did I miss. As soon as
Yeah,
it started, I started making shots, and just and this is after like a drought of me making shots.
yeah, because he could not make a shot. Like it, I
True.
don't know what songs he was on, but like I think it was "Won't Stand Down" or something like that. He would not. He could not make a shot.
Okay, you're just trying to diss Won't Stand Down.
Soon as he got Stockholm Syndrome, he started making them.
Yeah.
So
But after that, we delved into the madness of FryQuest. What
we were
what a nightmarish situation we found ourselves in.
we were so hyped for Fry Quest. We were like Fry Quest, Fry Quest. We were
Okay,
so hyped for it.
so we both put on our interview attire. We both went in. We got glasses on, got our clipboards, and we
Yep.
began analyzing these fries. So to start off, we went to Carl's Jr., also known as Hardee's, in the east, or is it the
hmm
south?
It's.
I guess.
I think it's both.
Okay. I was surprised. I'll be honest. Do you want to say your score first? Or do you want me to say mine, or because I think we could flip it
Um.
off or
Okay.
switch off,
I
not
mean,
flip off.
I yeah, I could go first. So you told me to make a code that was like not detectable, just in case you read my notes.
Yes,
So I
unlike
made the
me, who
code.
did that awfully and did not do a
Yeah,
code at all.
yeah. So I made the code. It's kind of predictable. Do you want to guess what the code is? It's a 5-letter word.
French.
No, that's 6 letters.
I'm stupid.
Come
instant,
on.
instant stupidity. Instance. Is it bagel?
No, it's not bagel.
Is it?
It's very obvious.
The first word I said had 6 letters. I'm such an idiot, dude. Okay.
It's
Is it?
you're gonna feel like an idiot if you
Is
don't
it
get it.
fries?
It is fries.
Okay. Because
So
I thought fry, and I'm like, fry is 3 letters.
no, it's fries.
Okay.
So F is like a 1 out of 5, like a regular F in school.
Yeah.
R is a 2, I is 3, E is 4, and S is 5. So when I go through the rankings, I'll like put like a number slash to it. Like
Yeah.
so for Carl's Jr., I put an I.5, which is 3.5 out of 5.
I put.
And,
Go on.
no, you can say it
No,
first, and
say
then
your
we
thing.
can do.
Say your thing.
Okay, so I put it at 3.5, which I don't like Carl's Jr. Okay, just
Okay,
as a
so we got a
reference,
Carl's Jr. bias. All right.
I had a Carl's Jr. bias, but these fries actually surprised me. They came out like very crispy, which I like a
Yeah.
little too crispy, but they were still good. And they're the first fry, so it kind of felt like I guess fresh in a way.
Yeah. I think there
Uh,
was a bias for the initial ones. I think I noticed that as well.
mhm.
Especially in my ranking. But
Yeah, I think in my rankings too, like the ones we did first, I had like more opinions on rather than towards the end.
yeah.
So what did you think, Carl's Jr.? You have
I
anything to
gave
say
him
about
an
it?
A.
You gave him an
I
A.
gave him an A. So I was very surprised by it, honestly. Like I think that I think it has to do with the fact that it was the first one,
Yeah,
and
that
I
definitely
had
plays a role.
and I didn't despise French fries at this point in the process. Also, modus operandi of us doing FryQuest: we go to a place, we get a small fries, we split it, and we don't ask for it to be like well done or anything. We just ask for it like normal.
Just standard fries, and then we ask for ketchup on the side.
Yeah, so I have a ketchup ranking and a no ketchup ranking.
Okay, I didn't do that. I just put like if it helps or not the ketchup. So what'd you put with the ketchup for Carl's?
I think the ketchup took away from the Carls.
You
Um,
think it did?
I
Why?
gave I gave Carl's Jr. an A for no ketchup and a B for ketchup.
Okay. So
Um,
what about the ketchup made it like worse in your eyes?
there was a certain extra taste after about 2 seconds of biting into the fry that would hit you that I think was part of the crispiness.
Mm-hmm.
That with the ketchup it overtook and you couldn't taste it. So with the ketchup it just tasted like standard like it basically is just like ketchup with fry taste, not Carl's Jr. fries. Like that was
Okay,
the
that
issue I
makes
had
sense.
with it. Um but I was very surprised, but I also think there is some bias in there with like it being the first fry. So I might be willing to give it like an A minus in terms of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um but yeah, that's my
I
ranking for the Carl's Jr. fries. Do you disagree with me? Because you
I
went
mean,
more in depth. I want to know what you wrote.
okay, all I wrote was that it came out very crispy and hot. I think it was a little too burnt, but still did the job. Overall, it was much better than I thought. That's all I put. I only
Yeah.
wrote like 3 sentences. Um, I
I
think the
think,
ketchup
yeah.
enhanced it a little bit. Like, if I had to like, give like your grading, like, because I did the numbers, you did like the letters.
Yeah.
So if I was doing my ranking, I'd probably put it with the ketchup at a 4 out of 5 because I had the original with no ketchup at 3.5 out of 5.
Super preferred it with
I
the
preferred
ketchup.
it.
Okay.
I think the opposite is true for me with the ketchup. I think it enhanced it. I mean, because I like ketchup with my fries.
Yeah.
So I think most of these the ketchup helps. So I think it slightly made it better in my
Okay.
eyes.
So, so Carl's Jr. ranking is an A for no ketchup, a B for ketchup for Matthew, and then say the number score, Tristan.
And then for me, I would say the ketchup. What? Sorry, no ketchup. No ketchup is 3.5 out of 5, and then ketchup I'd probably put a 4 out of 5.
Okay. So after that was a controversial fry location. All right. So this was discussed in our first episode. It's kind of the impetus behind this episode.
This is the reason we did this.
Okay, In and Out is overrated. I'm sorry. I can't hold my opinions in for any longer. Overrated, dude. We go inside this In and Out at 11:30 in the morning, and there are no tables available. I don't
It's
understand
packed.
this. I
It
don't
is so
understand
packed
this,
in there.
man.
It's because In-N-Out's good, bro.
But the funny part is that it's like one of the quickest services we had for these fries.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell the story. So basically what would happen, I ordered these fries, right? So while Matt was getting the table and the ketchup and all that, I was ordering. So I ordered, right? And then I'm like, can I get one small fry? Immediately, the lady behind the counter gives me the fry. They're like, oh, here you go. And I asked for a hat. So I waited longer for the hat than I did for the actual food.
Yes, which your icon has acquired.
Which, yes, that's where the hat comes from. Yeah. And so that service was so quick, like 30 seconds it took. Like Matt didn't even get the ketchup out before I
I
put
don't
the
know.
fries on the
How did we
table.
get the ketchup for that one? I think it was one of the ones where I had just like it by the stand. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to share your opinions first?
Yeah, I give it a D. These things are the most bland things imaginable. I don't understand why people like them. I get like their burgers are good. I respect In and Out burgers, right? Like they have a certain quality, they have a certain aesthetic that's respectable. But these fries are like they're like the C student of fries. I'm sorry. Like They pass when they got ketchup, but if they don't got ketchup, they ain't passing. Like I don't understand this.
Mm-hmm.
Bland. They got cold super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my ketchup score though. It got a C.
Okay, so the ketchup helped.
The ketchup helped because it just tasted like that, but the base thing of it was not enough to help it in the no ketchup thing. These are bland, boring. Um, Not a fan.
Okay. I kind of figured that was coming from you.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'm gonna give it any higher. I'm not gonna lie. You might be surprised. I actually rate these kind of low,
Okay.
considering I rave about these fries.
Yes.
I only really give it a high score because of our freaking inside jokes that we have. Like that's literally like at
You
this point,
just
I'm
do it for
like
the argument at this
I do it
point.
for the argument at this point because I used to actually really like these fries.
Yeah.
And I went to In and Out like 2 days before we did Fry Quest, and I'm like,
Yes.
these fries aren't that good. Like I don't know why I keep hyping them up. So I came in with kind of those type of expectations. I gave these a 3 out of 5, or the I in the fry
So
scale.
Carl's Jr. fries better than In-N-Out fries.
Carl's Jr. fries are better than In and Out fries, which is immediately I was surprised. I was surprised the fact that one of my least favorite fast food places, Carl's Jr., got a higher score than one of my favorites, In and Out.
Yeah. I mean,
But I agree with you on everything that you said. Like they got cold extremely fast. They
yeah.
were bland. There was no seasoning on them,
Yeah.
and like they were soggy too. Like, and they weren't really hot when they came out to begin with. And then by the time we finished like our little portion of the fry that we ate, it was already cold.
Yeah, because you only ate half a small fry. I think it there was a regular. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, it's just a
But
regular. You can't get a small. You just there's one standard size.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I expected this. It's not the worst fry on the list. I'll be honest. We'll get to the worst fry on the list.
It's not. It's trust me. There's some worse ones on here.
There's some worse ones for you.
Yeah, there's some worse ones.
This one is okay. This one is tied. I have 3 D's on
Okay.
my list for no ketchup. This is one of the D's.
Okay.
Um
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For the ketchup one, I didn't get to say that. For the ketchup for
yeah.
In and Out, I said it didn't really help too much. Like
I
I had the opposite as you,
I think the
or
ketchup
I would still
always
give it a 3.
helps. I think the ketchup always helps, but it brings it into like a baseline. It doesn't improve it. If it's better, I think the ketchup brings it down. If it's
Mm-hmm.
worse, I think the ketchup brings it up for most of
Okay,
mine. But it's not gonna help like if it's like an A, it's not gonna bring it up to like an S.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think the ketchup helped, but I would still give the same rating like for both. I don't think it enhanced it. I don't think it made it worse, like that much worse.
Yeah.
So
And then we went to
over.
Tristan's oh sorry, go on.
Oh no, we can just recap the scores
Oh
before
yeah.
we
Okay,
before
so
we go.
do you want to go first on this one?
Yeah, I'll go first. So for In and Out, I gave it the I or 3 out of 5 for both the non ketchup and the ketchup.
Okay.
And then what'd you put?
I gave it a D for no ketchup and a C for ketchup.
Okay.
Then for the next right place, we went to Tristan's favorite Wendy's. Tristan's second
Oh,
favorite. Sorry, there's another one that's Tristan's favorite.
I wouldn't call it my favorite.
So Tristan famously hates Wendy's. His
There's a
dad hates
story.
Wendy's also.
Yeah, my dad hates Wendy's. He won't tell us why. He'll never step into Wendy's again. But my dad thinks that there's absolutely like when we see a Wendy's, he's like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna build something here. Like
He just hates Wendy's.
he
You
just hates
also
Wendy's.
you live on a street that has like two of the places you hate. Very
Yeah, I know.
close.
I know.
This is a
And
problem, Tristan.
that doesn't really help. Like that doesn't help at all. That a lot of my least favorite restaurants are the ones that are close to my house because I live where there's not really any close restaurants nearby. Like you have to like drive everywhere if you
Yeah.
want to get food. But in terms of place that you could walk to, not good. Not good.
What did you think of the Wendy's fries? And we got no
I think
frosty for this. So
no frosty. We just only got the fry. I thought those fries were awful. If you want
awful.
if I want to be honest, like I'm looking at like my subsections, I kind of gave it high scores because it was really hot when it came out. That's something I put into account.
Yeah. They were one of the
And I
fresher ones.
they
We
were one of
got.
the fresher ones, yeah. So I gave it a high score for fresh. I gave it a high score for heat. But like the taste was awful. The consistency was awful. It it just was not a good fry. I put the heat saves these fries. They're greasy, flavorless, and bland. The ketchup is one of the worst ketchups I've ever had, and fries are pretty subpar. That was my notes I put,
Bars.
and the ketchup made it worse. That
The
ketchup
ketchup
was
was
the worst.
awful.
That ketchup was the worst ketchup I've ever had in my entire
The
life.
worst ketchup you ever had in your entire life,
I'm
Tristan?
pretty. Yeah, I think it was. I think
Okay.
it was because I put a little note next to the ketchup section. I put make it made it way worse,
Okay.
way worse. So
I don't think the ketchup was that bad. I gave these a B for no ketchup and a B for ketchup. I think they're the same. I don't think the ketchup did anything because it was pretty bad ketchup. That's
mhm.
in my notes. It says bad ketchup. Um, but I think the base fry is not that bad. But like I wouldn't go to Wendy's to buy fries if I have a fry craving. Like
Yeah, that
not the
makes
place
sense.
to go. Um,
Like unless you have a frosty, like
yeah.
you need a frosty with those fries. Like those fries are built for frosties,
But
but
but do you
they're
think the
not built for
frosty
ketchup.
factor could play into all of these if the other places also had frosties, or do you think the Wendy's fries work the best for frosties?
I think it could be for anything because honestly, like if they sell like In and Out sells milkshakes,
Yeah.
and I will say it kind of does do the same thing because I've only had milkshakes like a few times at In and Out, and I tried dipping the fries. It does kind of does the same thing with Wendy's with the frosties.
Okay.
So I think it's any place. But I think just because Wendy's is so like iconic for their frosty and fry combo, I
Yeah.
think that plays a role into it.
I don't know what a frosty is because it's not. It's like slightly weird,
I mean, it's kind of like it's just ice cream, isn't it? Like blended ice cream.
I guess, but it has a weirder consistency.
Yeah, I think they do it in a way. I don't know. They blend it in a way where like
Yeah.
it's kind of thicker, but not like a Dairy Queen Blizzard thick. Like a I don't know, like kind of like a milkshake consistency, I
Yeah.
guess. But
But yeah, I'll say this. So for me, B for no ketchup, B for ketchup, and then what'd you give it?
I gave it the R, which is a 2 out of 5
Ooh,
for 2 out of 5 for no ketchup, and a 1 out of 5, or it would be an F for ketchup because that ketchup made it so much worse.
ketchup was not good. I think it was like the Wendy's specific ketchup. That was not Heinz. We did not get a Heinz simply
No,
for this one.
we did not get Heinz. So the Heinz ketchup is the best ketchup. Just the Simply Heinz is the best. If you get regular Heinz, that's fine. Any other ketchup is not going to be good.
I think I prefer regular Heinz.
I think I do too.
I don't
I
think I
prefer the.
preferred the simply. I
I
don't think I
think
noticed a difference though.
here's the thing: ketchup packets. I prefer like the places that give you like you can like pour the ketchup yourself, like In and Out,
Yeah,
rather than the ketchup packets for the most part.
yeah, because the
I
ketchup
think
packets are like they can get messy.
they can get messy. That you don't know how old they are. They could be so old. But you ketchup, you know they have to refill it, so it's like somewhat fresh. But like some of the ketchup, like this Wendy's ketchup tastes like it was like a decade old. Like,
It's a
like
decade old. What does nobody go inside this Wendy's to eat the ketchup?
no, nobody goes inside that
Well,
Wendy's. That
okay.
Wendy's
Here's
was
the thing.
empty.
This is a
There's
good
like three
segue
other
into the
people there.
next one. These places were literally like within walking distance of each other, so we went to both at the same time. I feel very similar about Jack in the Box than I do about Wendy's,
I agree.
but I think Jack in the Box was worse.
Really, you thought Jack in the Box was worse?
Yeah, I give a C to no ketchup and a B for ketchup.
I thought it was better at Jack in the Box.
I think the ketchup was the same.
The ketchup was the same.
Yeah.
Like because I think I mean, they're walking distance, like you said, so they probably use the same like things for ketchup. But I think something about those Jack in the Box fries. I put that the fries plain were better than I expect. The ketchup is not good. Nice crispiness to it, but lacks the flavor I want. So I think because the Jack in the Box fries are slightly more crispy than the Wendy fries, I think I gave it a slightly higher score.
I thought the Wendy's fries were crispier.
Really?
I thought the Wendy's fries were a lot fresher. Also, slow service the Jack in the Box.
Oh my god. They took like 10
They
minutes.
did not take as long as another place that we'll talk
No, they
about,
didn't. We'll talk about that in the
where there was
but
where there was two other people in the entire room.
I don't understand why they took that long. All we asked for was a small fry. Like In-N-Out gave it in like 20 seconds. What's Jack in the Box
Well,
doing?
In-N-Out also is like that's like
Well,
rush hour
but
to work
In-N-Out,
at.
there's like 10 people waiting at the In-N-Out, and we still got our food before all 10 of them did.
True.
Now, but like, because they ordered, obviously, all those people probably ordered like burgers and stuff. But like
Yeah.
Jack in the Box, those other people probably ordered burgers and stuff too. But they could have dished out the fry faster.
Yeah.
Like, I think they could have done what In-N-Out did.
True.
Like I was expecting that,
Because
but
you went to the restroom, and as soon as you did, after like waiting for like 5 minutes for a small, I mean, okay, it's not that long,
it's not. We're over exaggerating it. We are
but
over exaggerating it.
but we got to keep on time for fry quests. There's a lot of fry places that we had to
I
reach.
know.
Um,
4 hours. We had 4 hours, 10 places. We got it. We got to be on time, bro.
Also, okay, I'll explain that in a bit. You went to the restroom after waiting for 5 minutes, like, bro, this is taking too long. Just to let me don't start. And as soon as you went to the restroom, they're like, oh yeah, small fries, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I heard it through the bathroom. I heard your voice saying, like, can you get ketchup? I'm like, God damn it. Like, I knew this was going to happen. This always happens.
Yeah, so we got
As
the
soon as
fries.
yeah.
They were like standard fries. I don't remember how most of these taste. Like,
I don't
especially
either.
the Jack in the Box, I have zero memory of them. The Carlos Jr. I can remember; those are at least memorable. Most of these were memorable. Jack in the
Hmm.
Box, no, not at all.
Yeah. I don't remember a single thing, like, from these fries, which, like, I went back to the notes right now. I'm like, I lowered the score a little bit
Yeah.
because, like, originally I gave it a 3 out of 5 or an I, but I lowered it down to an R&a half, which is 2.5 out of 5.
Okay. So
I
that was your
think
final score,
the final score is 2.5 out of 5. Yeah,
and then with
like
ketchup,
with ketchup, 2 out of 5.
so it made it worse.
It made it worse.
Okay.
That ketchup's awful. That
I
ketchup's awful, but it didn't do the same effect it did to me at Wendy's for some reason.
Yeah, I don't have as big of a problem with the ketchup. I think ketchup mostly tastes the same for me at places. I did notice it tasted worse, but for me, I gave it a C for no ketchup and a B for ketchup.
Oh, okay.
And then, so I had to plan out FryQuest, and since I'm such a genius planner, I'm like, oh, I'll go on a Sunday because all the fry places will be open on like Sunday. Except Chick-fil-A. I'm a stupid. I'm
Yeah,
such an
Chick-fil-A's closed
idiot,
on Sunday.
dude.
He realized that he's like, I just realized I made a great mistake. I'm like, oh no, what'd you
I've
do,
made a
Matt?
severe and continuous lapse in judgment, and I have
And
not
then
made it the correct Friday.
and then
We
he
should have
was
gone on
like,
Friday, dude.
oh, that would have been awesome.
But you work on Fridays.
Yeah, that's why. Dude, that would have
Yeah.
been awesome.
Okay. So instead of going to Chick-fil-A, I was like, oh no, I guess we're only going to 9 places. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Somebody went to McDonald's. And I thought this was a sleeper in the making, alright? I thought this was gonna do really well. We went to a bad McDonald's to get the fries, alright? So what did you give the McDonald's fries?
Here's the thing. I was expecting very high things from McDonald's fries as well
Yes.
because they are one of my favorites fast food fries. I do think they're overrated because everybody thinks they're the best, but I
Yeah.
still think they're like top 5. Like I can see why people like the fries, but this batch of fries was the worst McDonald's fries I've ever had in my entire life.
They
I'm
must
like, what the hell?
they must
They
have cooked it
were
with like the hash browns, dude. It was not very good.
dude, those fries were for mine because we got 2 different fry bags
Yeah, they were the exact
this
same, I'll
time.
be honest.
They were the exact like mine were soggy. Like usually McDonald's fries, yeah, sometimes they're soggy, but sometimes they're like the
Yeah, the
crisp ones.
crispy.
The crispy ones. No crispy ones in my bag. It
Oof.
was no crispies,
No
but they
crispies.
they have that McDonald's taste. They have that distinct taste to them that I like so much.
These
So
did not.
that's why they have like some. They had a still a decent score because of that taste that I guess nostalgia I have with those fries because I grew up eating McDonald's, probably just like you did.
Yeah.
So,
I did not
well,
think these had the McDonald's taste them at all. I thought these tasted because we hit the Wendy's, Jack in the Box, and McDonald's really quickly. These did
that's
not.
true.
These tasted like normal, like standard fries. They didn't taste like McDonald's fries. So on the healthiness rating, I gave these a 0. I gave these. This is the one I reassessed. So I tried these after at a different McDonald's.
Yeah.
Um, and when I tried them there, I was like, okay, here we go. I gave these an A, but for ketchup,
Okay.
I gave them a B. I think the ketchup takes away from it. Same thing with like the Carlos Jr. thing. I think it takes away. And for my notes, I wrote disappointing. I was very disappointed by the showing this McDonald's had for the fries.
Yeah. I put something similar to that.
Yeah.
I put like at this point the fries are all blending in, just like you said. So I think at this point all the fries are blending in, but these are the worst McDonald's fries I've had. They're soggy, not crispy. It still has McDonald's magic to it, so it has that going for it. So I didn't get to retry the McDonald's fries from the different location, but this is just from the reaction from yesterday.
Yeah.
I gave it a lower score than I wanted to. I thought these were going to at least get a 4, but these got a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah. If I would do the ones yesterday, I would have given it a B and then a B.
Okay.
But the Carlos Jr. would be the highest ranking one, and I think that's bias. Like here's
Yeah,
the thing: through doing this, I don't think there was a standout fry. That's the thing I learned. I don't think
I
any of
agree with
these were
that.
the most standout.
I agree with that. I
Yeah.
think I mean as the more places we went, the more it all kind of tasted the same. The more I was grossed out by the idea of a French fry,
Yeah.
the more I didn't want to eat it.
Okay. At
So
what point did we enter Tristan miserable arc for Fry
right now,
Quest? Okay.
right now, McDonald's. This was like the last one
Where
that
it was
that
not fun
well,
anymore. It was just
I'm like, okay,
miserable.
I'm over this shit. So for my ranking, I like I said, I put a 3.5 out of 5 for the no ketchup, and with the ketchup, I put 3 out of 5.
Okay. yeah, I give my ranking. So if it was yesterday, BB for no ketchup and ketchup. But if it's today, I would give it an A for no ketchup, a B for ketchup. I think the
I think
ketchup
if
takes away from it.
I agree with that. I think if I go to another McDonald's, which I'm not gonna have fries for a while, but
Yeah.
when I go to McDonald's again, if I get their fries, I think I'd probably move it up to a 4 out of 5 or a 4.5 out of 5 because I know those fries are good. Normally, it's just that batch of fries that we got where it's just not good.
Yeah. Because after that, we traveled for like 15 minutes because we went to the wrong one of these. We went to Rallies or Checkers, as it's also known. People rave about these fries. They have like world famous fries. Also, we hit the Rallies. I was done. That's when I hit Matthew
That's when you
miserable
hit it.
arc. Yeah. Um. Okay. I don't understand these fries. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I don't understand. Um. They smell like when you take cookies out of the oven. It's
They
weird. I don't
do.
understand why they smell like this, but they smell like warm cookie dough for some reason. I don't know if that's part of their recipe. That's like their secret Nestle recipe. They have like an inside job with Nestle, but I don't understand. I gave these a C plus.
Really?
I thought they were better than I thought they'd be. But with the ketchup, I gave them a B plus. I felt the
Okay, so the
ketchup
ketchup
helped these
really
a
helped.
lot. Yeah,
You think it helped it a lot?
yeah.
Okay, so you don't think the
Slow
seasoning
service, by the way. Though.
can stand up? Oh, that service. Okay, this. You know how earlier Matthew was saying that the service was really bad. Like it was worse in another location than the one at Jack in the Box. This is the location. This rallies they took so long. They took like it felt like 15 minutes
Yeah,
for one small fry, and there was like 3 people ahead of us, and they also experienced slow service. Like not F service for
well, okay, I'll
rallies.
say this, right? Like these are minimum wage employees. Like I'm
I mean,
not gonna be so mad
well,
at them.
Well,
But
so are the McDonald's fries, bro. So are the McDonald's employees and
yeah.
like the other
Well, I'm
places
saying
we
for
went to. But
everybody,
they,
right?
yeah, it's true.
But yeah.
But my ranking of them, I agree with you. They do smell like chocolate chocolate chips. Like me and him have a joke where they're the chocolate fries
Yeah.
because they literally smell like chocolate. And we went to Rallies like a couple months ago, and we thought it actually tastes like chocolate.
Yeah.
But I was actually surprised by these fries. I have a positive opinion about them.
I thought you would. Based off how you're eating them and like stuff you said later in the day, I thought the rallies was actually a sleeper for you to be like very
It,
good.
I think this is the sleeper fry for me. Like
Yeah.
of this whole entire fry quest was Rallies. I thought they were going to be bad or mid, but I actually liked them. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and the ketchup I gave it 4.5 out of 5. Like
Oh, even
the
ketchup
ke-
improved it. Also, good
the ketchup,
ketchup here.
good ketchup. It was. I think it was Heinz. This was our first Heinz of this trip.
Yeah.
Um.
I think it's Heinz also at the Carl's Jr.
Oh, I think it was.
Yeah.
But these fries, like, I think the seasoning makes them interesting compared to the other fries we've had. Because up to this
True.
point, the only seasoning we've had on fries is just salt. So the Rally's fries were unique in the fact that they had their special seasoning.
Yeah, it had a bit of like the Popeyes vibe. We didn't do Popeyes fries, but they kind of remind me of that a bit.
They did, yeah.
Yeah,
And those Popeyes fries are good. So
they're good.
they they had some sort of seasoning. The seasoning, the special seasoning, whatever, it helped a lot.
Yeah,
It wasn't hot. They didn't come out that hot though. I
it
will
did not.
say it did not come out hot. That took away from it, but I think if
I
they
think they were
came out a little bit
decently
hotter,
hot, but not that
they're not as
much.
hot as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like
What is
Wendy's was
this?
too hot. Wendy's almost burned my
Oh my!
tongue.
I think you just hate Wendy's, dude. You got Wendy's anti-bite. Like, what is this,
I mean, I get it from my family,
dude?
but but yeah. So, but overall rallies, I gave it a 4 out of 5 or an E in my fry scale,
Would
and
you
then
would you write
the
for it?
I put not good service. However, the fries weren't bad. The seasoning was better this time, and it had a good flavor and crisp to it. That's
Okay.
all I put.
And then
At this point, I got lazy with my notes.
okay, because you were
I think
in
you can kind
misery
of.
phase.
I think you could tell when I start getting lazy with the notes. This is the place where I start getting lazy with the notes.
Yeah, because in your first episode of the podcast, you were a free spirit. You're positive. You don't have bags under your eyes. The weight of the world has been put on you, but now the weight of the fries has brought you low.
Yeah,
You're
we're not. I'm not eating fries for a while. Just let's just say that.
on a fry diet.
I told my parents about Fry Quest. I said I'm not eating fries till March. They're like until May. Like that's what they first said.
Till May. You're like whoa,
Until
whoa, whoa,
May.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for my final rating, I'd give these a C plus for no ketchup, B plus for ketchup.
Okay.
And then the next fries. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah. Here
say
we
it.
go.
I hate the Wingstop fries, bro. I hate these things. This shit was flaccid. This shit was like, it's like an inverse fry. It's like crunchy in the middle, but the outside is like this skin. Dude, it's like. I
Bro,
could
these
eat
fries
like
are,
3 of them, dude. No.
dude.
F for no ketchup. F plus for ketchup. This shit bad. Get it away. Get it
All right.
away.
Okay, we have this friend named Kyle who likes the Wingstop fries. So we had to go to Wingstop for him. We're like, okay, we got to try out Wingstop fries again because the favorite part of this fry for him is how the skin is still on the potato. Okay, that ruins the freaking fry,
Disgusting.
dude. Dude, those fries are terrible. Like me and Matt, when we had the fry, right? We got our fries. We sat down. We were like, oh God, I don't want to
I
do
don't
this.
want to eat these, dude. This shit
We were like,
poisonous.
we're like, please God help us. And then we take a fry, we eat a fry, and we both give each other this glance, like of disgust. Like we looked at each other with disgust in our eyes and regret in our eyes. And then I didn't realize how bad these fries were because I always eat these fries with ranch.
Yeah, the ranch factor was not
The
included.
ranch, the ranch factor is not included, so I had to eat it with ketchup. So I gave it an F or a 1 out of 5 for no ketchup and a 1.5 for ketchup.
Disgusting.
Absolutely terrible.
Rancid.
Just get the Cajun corn if you go to Wingstop. Do not get their fries. Don't.
We had leftover fries for all these fry places, so we put them all in one bag, and then so the bag's in my car. And the bag, as soon as we put the Wingstop fries in, the bag smelled awful. And then my
Dude, it
car
smelled like
smelled
Wingstop.
like Wingstop fries for like the next day and a half, dude.
Because the thing with Wingstop, like you alluded to it earlier, is like they have this flavor to them,
Yeah,
right? That hits you at the end. I can't explain it to you what that is.
yeah,
Like it's like you're eating an uncooked potato. It's like if you bake a potato, but you bake it like for only like half the time you're supposed to bake it.
yeah,
That's what a Wingstop, and then you fry it. That's what a Wingstop fry tastes like.
yeah. Because it tasted like
And they put some random ass seasoning
it's like
that
a
was not good.
midway. It's like a midway between like a potato and a French fry. It's it's like the charmeleon of like of fries. I don't know what they are. But nobody. I don't like charmeleon. Or I guess like what's a middle stage? It's like a middle stage evolution of a Pokemon in between like a
Ivysaur,
Charmander and a Charizard.
yeah, Charmeleon, bro.
Yeah, we
But
got charmeleon fries from the
bro,
Lisa. Oh my god, bro.
like a freshly evolved Charmander to Charmeleon.
Yeah,
Like not even like a mature Charmeleon. We're talking like Charmander evolved like 3 days ago type of
yeah. And
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon sucks, and he hates us. That's and he won't obey the Pokemon orders. That's the Wingstop fries. All right. Okay.
Terrible.
Awful.
I put -1 for crispy rating.
It's got a negative score.
It has a negative score to it, bro. I didn't do this for
Dude, they
any of
were
the other fries.
flaccid. I don't know how to describe it any other way.
Dude, I will give them credit. They were warm. That's the only thing they got
I
going
don't
for
want
them.
warm, flaccid fries, bro. If you can't get the crispiness right, what are you doing?
That's true. Because like
Okay.
potato wedges are good, but not the way Wingstop does it.
Okay. And then Tristan's other favorite.
God damn it.
We went to Burger King. What's your opinion of the Burger King fries, Tristan?
All right. Here's the thing. The Burger King fries also surprised me, just like Carl's Jr.
Let's go. I knew it.
But to be fair, the Burger King fries followed up Wingstop. So I'm like, you can't get any worse than this.
You
You
can't.
can't get any worse.
You can't.
So I came in here. I mean, I was over fries at this point. I on the way to the Burger King, I thought I was gonna throw up. Like I started getting
Well, you
nauseous.
had to eat the Wingstop fries. It's understandable why.
Like I even told Matt, I'm like, I'm starting to get nauseous, dude. Like it was bad. But these Burger King fries, I didn't eat that many of them because at this point I was over. But I gave them a 3 out of 5, or in
Higher
the
than
fry scale,
Wendy's.
a
Higher
three
than
out of
Jack in the
five.
Box.
Because I don't know, but they were very salty. Like in my opinion, they were salty. Like they're very salty, a bit better from what I remember, but still mid. That's what I put for my notes.
Okay.
What did you think of them?
I give them a C with
Okay,
no ketchup, and I give them a B with ketchup.
so the ketchup helped a lot.
Why did they taste like AMC popcorn without ketchup though? I don't understand why. They tasted and smelled exactly like AMC popcorn. They tasted like buttered. I don't understand why they did this. It's such a weird thing. But I'm like, what is up with these fries? I think we also went to a decent Burger King because the one that we normally go to on the one time we went at all because you hate Burger King.
I hate Burger King with a passion. Yeah.
Yet it is on the street. um, I don't. They made them very good
Yeah,
because
I
they
will
put
say.
the AMC popcorn in it. I don't know why
AMC butter.
it tasted like that. With ketchup, I give it a B. No ketchup, I think they're too bland, and they don't have enough crunch to them. They're not very crispy.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not that crispy, but I think I think also that bias of like just having the Wingstop fries right before and then coming into here, it's like you can't get any worse. I think that also played a factor into why I gave it a higher score than I thought. Because I literally put like I gave it a higher score than I thought. Like put that in the notes. But the ketchup, I said it helps a bit. I think it did enhance it a bit, but like it didn't really change my rating. I have 3 out of 5 for both of them.
Okay. Next one. So since I screwed up, we didn't go Chick-fil-A. Tristan's like, oh, we only got one left. I'm like, yeah, only one left.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we have one left.
Yeah,
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 only
yeah,
one
yeah,
left.
yeah, only
So
one
we
left.
pull into Wiener
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
God, we don't have one left.
These fries were awful.
Dude, these fries were.
these things.
Oh my
They're like
god.
sardines, bro. I don't know what was up with these fries. I don't know why they were so bad. What did you give them?
I gave him a 2 out of 5. I honestly could. I might go back and give it a 1.5 out of 5.
1.5. These I think
I
were
think
the
actually,
these are the second worst.
you know what? Yeah, I did it. I just did it right now. 1.5. Because I gave a crispy rating of 1 out of 5, a fresh rating of 1, and a hot rating of 2.
Okay.
And I put, I'm over fries, and these don't do anything special. Flavorless and bland. That's all I put. These fries were awful, dude. It's like
These are not.
it's like these fries taste like the ones you'd pay like $6 at like the carnival.
These are carnival tier fries.
These are carnival tier fries, bro. These fries, they literally taste like you get them from a carnival. But to be fair, Wiener Schnitzel is not a good place. Like,
so one of the fries was green.
yeah,
Yes, that was
that's a bad sign. Yeah, we had Matt eat that one.
I did not eat that one. I did not eat that one. I put that back in the bag. It was kind of like potato chips when like sometimes you got that green on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, those ones are more natural.
yeah, but they got to do something about that.
Yeah, so there's your surprise fries, Tristan. Big W.
Yeah, that was an L. We could have went to Popeyes. We could have went to
Popeyes
El
house.
Taco. We could have went to Cane's, even though Cane's fries are bad. But we could have went there.
I don't think
We
Cane's
could have
fries are
went.
that bad. I think you hate on Cane's.
We could get literally any other like fast food place. But what did we do? We went to Wiener Schnitzel.
Well, we were supposed to go to Chick-fil-A, but I screwed up FryQuest, dude. Like going on the one day where one of them wouldn't be open.
Yeah, and he picks the second worst fry place instead to replace Chick-fil-A. Like,
I didn't think they'd be that bad. They were awful. They were real bad.
they
They had
terrible.
zero crispiness to them.
If it wasn't for Wingstop, they'd be last.
Okay. And then final fry.
Yay. Finally over.
Ooh. So we go to Five Guys. And Tristan famously has said the Five Guys fries are the best fries.
Yes.
And I famously said, you buy a small fries that costs enough to feed Five Guys and actually can feed Five Guys because they give you so many fries. The small fries, it was way too many fries. It was a ton of them, which I'm not complaining.
They gave literally five times the amount of fries that we got.
It was a lot of fries.
Yeah, a lot of fries.
I want to hear your ranking on the Five Guys fries first, because you're a big supporter of them. I think these may be your favorite.
Yeah, I mean they are my favorite. I'm gonna say that. I still gave them only a 4 out of 5 because I think at this point I was over fries completely.
Understandable.
And
I wonder why.
I just had that mindset of like, we're finally done. I don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah,
we're done. But they were still really good. Like if we started off with Five Guys, I probably would give them 5 out of 5.
Okay.
But we ended with Five Guys, so I gave them a 4 out of 5.
So
Ketchup, I gave 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Uh-oh.
D.
God, what?
No ketchup. D. These were not good without ketchup.
Are you serious?
Here's the thing, though. With ketchup, they get a B to an A. I think ketchup is necessary for these.
You think ketchup's necessary? Here's the thing. I agree. Ketchup makes it better. Like with ketchup, I gave it a 4.5.
I wrote peanut bad. The peanut was not good.
Yeah, but Matthew tried a peanut for the first time.
Leave me alone.
He did not like it.
I know too much about fries.
I liked it. I liked the peanut because it was something different. It was the first thing I ate that wasn't a fry or ketchup in like 4 hours.
Dude, after
I'm
this,
like, thank God.
I ate an apple after this. It felt very refreshing after all these fries, dude.
Yeah, I know it did.
With the ketchup, though, I think they're a B plus to an A. I think they might be an A minus. Like the ketchup really helps these, but with no ketchup, it's a bit strong taste.
Okay.
That's my.
Well, what ways is it strong?
There was like there's skin to it, and you taste a lot more of the skin than the fry. Um,
Really, I don't taste the skin as much
I taste the skin a lot on it, and that's all I was tasting for it. But with the ketchup, it really evens it out.
because I think they do theirs in peanut oil. I think that's how their
Okay.
fries work. They're very famous for peanuts and stuff. So I think that had a little flavor to it. That's probably a flavor you don't like because you literally like as soon as you tried the peanut, you went straight to the trash can.
I don't
So
like
I
the
don't think
peanut,
you like.
bro.
I don't think you like the flavor of
I don't like
peanuts.
most foods, bro. It's kind of an issue we're dealing with.
Well, he hasn't tried most foods either,
I
but
tried a whole bunch of fries now.
he tried a bunch of fries.
That's gonna help. That's helpful. This helps my
Yeah,
diet.
yeah.
Um,
He. We went to fry places he's already been to. Yeah.
yeah,
Um. So yeah, I'm a little shocked that you gave it a D
a
for no
D.
ketchup.
It was very bad without the ketchup. And so final rankings.
All right.
So I'm gonna say a quote. Okay, so Tristan quote said, "My hands are greasy, my face is greasy, my soul is greasy." This is the state of misery he was brought into, by FryQuest.
Yeah, FryQuest. Here's the thing. I don't eat like this is something I don't do. Okay, I don't just eat. I just don't go around places eating a bunch of fried foods all day. I'm not
Yeah,
used to this type of lifestyle. So when I went on FryQuest,
are you implying something, Tristan?
I was not.
You trying to say something here, buddy?
No,
You
no,
trying to say
no,
something? Are you trying to say something?
no,
Bro, you have such a
no.
lying voice, bro. You will go like, no, 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 bro. It's like voice cracks. Okay, I normally don't just drive around eating various fries. I'm not
No,
in this state.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
No, I didn't feel this bad in like a long time because I started eating healthier. This saved me my stomach feel gross. Eating that apple really helped, but
Hmm.
yeah. Okay,
So the final rankings.
final
How do
ranking.
you want to do this? 10-1 or 1-10?
Well, we know what 10 is.
We know what
So
10 is.
we'll start with
Let's,
10. So for my 10th, I of course have Wingstop, bro. This shit
yep, yep,
awful. I
dude.
hated these.
That was my number 10 as well.
Okay.
Like that was the worst. That's probably one of the worst French fries I've ever had. I can't think of a fry that's worse
I didn't
off the
want to
top of my
eat
head.
them. They were intimidating.
We were both praying. We're like, why do we have to eat this, man? Please just get this over with.
Yeah.
Like I was telling him, like, we don't have to go to Wingstop. He's like, oh, we gotta go to
No, we gotta go to
Wingstop
Wingstop, bro. We gotta do it for the meme.
because it's an inside joke we have.
And
The
then
Wingstop.
what's your number 9? I put Wiener Schnitzel. I think
I
Wiener
also
Schnitzel
put
was
Wiener
for
Schnitzel.
sure second to
I
last.
think I think those two are clear. Like I think those are probably the only two we're gonna agree on. Is Wiener Schnitzel
Uh,
at 9, Wingstop at 10.
I think there's maybe some we agree on. The next one you won't.
Okay. Oh
In and
no.
Out 8.
You put In out at 8.
Yeah, I don't think In
I
and Out's
kind of
very
figured that
good.
was coming.
Yeah,
I put Wendy's at 8.
well, because you hate Wendy's. You're gonna be mad where
Dude,
I put Wendy's.
God, if you put that at number 1, I swear to God.
It's not number one, but you'll be mad.
God.
Okay.
All right.
Then for 7, Five Guys.
Really?
Controversial pick. Controversial pick. I think then this one. I don't like the order I have them in because I don't agree with it. Just thinking about it.
You don't agree with your own
Well, okay,
ranking.
I had to do it on no ketchup and ketchup. If you can't eat them like regularly without ketchup, I think that really dings points on them. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna put him as D, and for no ketchup, so that's a 7. Even if they're really good with ketchup, the fact that it's a D on that brings it a lot lower.
So you're kind of rating it based on the base fry.
Yeah.
That's what. So the ketchup ranking doesn't really do anything in terms of your final rankings.
Okay. Do you want to know my ketchup ranking? I'm gonna read it down the list.
Sure.
Wendy's B, McDonald's B, Burger King B, Five Guys B, Carl's Jr. B, Wiener Schnitzel C, In-N-Out C, Jack in the Box B, Wingstop F, Rally's B.
My God.
It
All
it
right.
it brings it into that
That
like
B.
middle. Yeah, it
Yeah.
brings it up to a B basically.
Okay.
Unless they're too bad, it doesn't help them at all. But yeah,
But
okay.
yeah, at my
What's
7,
yeah
I put Jack in the Box. I
okay?
think those two are very close to each other.
I
Just
put
Jack
Jack
in
in
the
the
Box
Box at
is slightly.
6. I'm fine with that opinion.
I put Burger King at 6.
Okay, I put Burger King at 5, which I think is very high for Burger King, But it was a really good batch, and I like popcorn. I don't know how much I like my popcorn in my fries, but yeah. Oh, what was your five?
I put you're not gonna like this. I put In out of 5.
Very high for a fry you said you hated. But I guess you hated most of these fries.
We hated most of these fries. Like we're finally gonna get to the fries where I thought they were decent.
Are you gonna just stare at a potato and be like, ugh, ugh.
Honestly, I'm looking at the fry thing right now on our little thumbnail. Like,
I've broken your taste in fries. This is just an
dude.
experiment to get somebody to hate a food.
Well, no, this is an experiment for you to not eat fries anymore. You're
We'll
gonna
see how it is. Four, I think we might agree. Rallies.
No, we don't agree. I put Carl's Jr.
Wow. Okay, we're not gonna agree on any of these.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not going to.
Wendy's three.
I put McDonald's at 3.
I put McDonald's at. You'll see.
Okay.
I put
McDonald's at 3. I think normally McDonald's would be number 2, but this batch of McDonald's
That's
just
just
made
not
it
good.
slightly worse. So
Is
I put it at
Rallies
3.
two?
Rallies is 2. Yeah,
I
Rallies is 2.
put. What did I put for two? Carl's Jr. for two. Carl's Jr. Very surprising. Really good batch. Early in the day. I think that helped it out a lot. I
Yeah.
don't normally think it'd be that high. Like the ones at school are bad most of the
Yeah,
time.
they are. They're terrible. Those fries are
Um,
terrible.
And then your number one.
It's Five Guys.
Okay. I put McDonald's solely because of the batch I had after the
But you
fact.
tried them. You
Yeah.
retried them. So did the retry, right? Without the
If
retry, where
if
would
there
you
was
put
not the
McDonald's?
retry, Carl's Jr. would be one. But I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I can stick with that.
So where would McDonald's rank? Would it still rank at number 2, or would it be even
It'd
lower
be
on the
two.
list?
It'd be two.
It'd be 2. Okay.
Yeah. I think only two fries were really standouts, and it was McDonald's and Carl's Jr.
Okay.
But yeah.
For me, the standouts was Five Guys was the best, but I knew that was coming. Rallies was a sleeper, and Carl's Jr. was also a sleeper. Those were like the 3 like standouts to me.
Yeah.
And then in terms of like what I thought was worse, the Wingstop fries were worse than I thought they were going to be, which is saying a lot because I had low expectations. And the rest of them, I kind of figured it was going to place where it placed.
Yeah.
Like, and that was a little disappointing in my eyes, but the rest of them, like, kind of
Expected.
placed
Expected
expected.
In-N-Out would disappoint, bro. Wear that hat in shame. All right. I cannot believe the In-N-Out fries, bro. Not good.
Dude, those fries, they're okay.
I mean, I put
They're
Burger
okay.
King at 5, so like I can't. Would you put In-N-Out at 4?
I put it out of 5.
Okay, if you put it at 4, I'd be like, I don't have a problem. But 5, I can respect that. I think it's a
Okay.
decent place for it. All right, so that was FryQuest. Aren't you ready for FryQuest 2 next week?
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Are you gonna do it with somebody else?
No, you're in this.
No, I'm good. I already
No, it's
participated
okay.
enough in
No,
FryQuest,
it's
so
okay, Tristan. I'll let you
nah.
pick the fry places this time.
All right, so we're just gonna go to places that don't sell fries then. All right, we'll go to Chipotle. We'll go to a Mediterranean place. We'll go to a
You can't
Mexican
escape FryQuest,
place.
Tristan. FryQuest
Fries,
2.
FryQuest 2 not
FryQuest 2
happening.
Electric Boogaloo will occur. I don't know when.
Never.
But FryQuest will return at some point. So
FryQuest 2 will not return at some point.
okay, so I'd like to talk quickly about how we survived after FryQuest. So what did you do after FryQuest? Go into the details you want to go into.
Okay. I mean, I was just with my girlfriend, but like after, and I told her all about FryQuest, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And she noticed I was a little bloated. She's
You
like,
noticed you were bloated?
"Yeah." She's like, "Your stomach's a little big." I'm like, "Yeah, because I went to FryQuest."
Dude, I had to do it for the quest. You had to go on the crusade.
Yeah, but that's basically it. I mean, I needed to use the restroom like 20 minutes later, and then I felt fine after. But before, not good, bro. On the car ride, not good. And then from here on out, I haven't eaten a fried food. I mean, I had pizza for lunch, but other than that,
You had pizza?
I had pizza for
Did you
lunch.
get Brooklyn Squares, that trash?
No, I had leftovers
Oh, okay.
from Pietrini's that
Oh,
I
the other
ate.
place I hate. Oh no,
You never been to
Pietrini's is the good
Pietrini.
one. No, the other
You've never been to
one.
Pietrini.
Okay, no, I do not want this Pietrini slander. I do not agree with it. There's a different pizza place that starts with a P that I'm not a fan of. That I thought you went to.
Is it Biology?
No, I'm not gonna call him out. It's the one. It's one we talked
Oh, I
about.
know.
Yeah,
I know which one. I know which one.
I saw Madam Web.
You did? Did
Yeah.
how bad was Madam Web?
Well, I go to this theater by myself,
Okay.
and I sit there and watch this movie. Um.
Were you there by yourself or those other people?
Oh yeah, it's just me. Oh, the theater was almost full. But I
Don't
got an
lie.
aisle seat by myself, so it was nice. And dude, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Like, I
Okay.
think the ratings overdo it. It's just kind of boring. And then, okay, spoilers for Madam Web. Sorry, gang.
I don't really care. I'm probably not gonna see it.
They, the whole movie, they hint at Peter Parker Spider-Man. The whole
Oh,
movie.
so the rumors are right.
Yeah. So okay,
Oh
so
my
Parks
God.
and Rec. You know Ben from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I do.
The same actor plays Uncle Ben, like a
Oh
young
my
Uncle Ben.
God.
I'm like, why is Ben from Parks and Rec? The movie set in 2003, and the whole movie is like there's like this spider guy who like kills the main character's mom while she's giving birth, and there's like tribal Spider-Men people that like save her, and then like she gets bitten by the spider and she gets like fortune powers. She gets like future sight powers. And then
Mhm.
she has to like rescue these three girls that will eventually have spider powers and kill this guy. But he dies at a different point. It's weird. And
Sounds like a weird movie.
it's weird. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Some of the editing stuff is funny. Like in the beginning I
Okay.
couldn't stop laughing with like how the flashback with the mom and the bad guy. I couldn't stop because the dialogue is really weird. But
Okay.
it's not that bad as I thought it'd be. And at a certain point, the main actress gives up and just stops trying to act. She does pretty
Stop.
good for like the first half. Like, I don't think it's like very serviceable. And some of the
Okay.
stuff she does is there's like a couple jokes she does that's kind of funny. But at a certain point, she gives up and it's like zero acting. It's really funny. Um, and like how much they're like setting up with it. Like I saw a YouTube video title. It's like the $1 million. It's like the $80 million filler episode. That's really how it felt. Because they hint at Spider-Man the whole movie. Like, it's like, oh no, my baby's name is, and they say like a P, and then she rewinds time, and it's like, oh, it's Peter Parker, and here's Uncle Ben, and it's Peter Parker's mom, and then Peter Parker's mom gives birth to Peter Parker, and it's like, and he never shows up in the movie, and it's weird. I don't understand.
Sounds like a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, I might see it just because the reason you saw it to see how bad it really is. But I mean, I believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be a really, really bad movie.
FryQuest
Like
definitely
I've heard
helped.
it. I heard it's worse than Morbius. Is
It's
that
not
true?
worse
Is
than
it worse?
Morbius.
It's
Morbius
not
is
worse than Morbius.
funnier. That's the problem.
Okay.
Like this one's not as funny than Morbius. Morbius is funny. Like when the dude's just dancing in front of the mirror.
Oh yeah,
That
dude, the evil dude, right? I forgot his
yeah,
name in the
Doctor
movie.
Who.
Yeah, that guy.
There's nothing
He's
like that funny in it, but
okay.
it's just like kind of bad. That's all.
Okay. So what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like a 3. More if Morbius is like a 2, this is like a 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's bad.
So still really bad. Still really bad.
It's really bad, but not in a funny way.
Okay.
Like some of it's funny, but not most of it.
Because like I remember that scene where that dude's just dancing in the mirror. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like I
Morbius is
remember.
hilarious, bro. Morbius is funny to watch. This one's not.
Okay. Because I don't remember anything else from Morbius. The only reason I remember him dancing in the mirror is because you just said it right now. Like I don't remember that scene at all.
Dude, no, Morbius is hilarious, bro. We need to watch Morbius.
I can't. I don't want to watch Morbius.
We'll watch
again,
more.
bro.
We'll go watch. We'll do FryQuest and then go see FryQuest 2, and then we'll go see Morbius.
Man, this is a terrible day. Terrible day set up, man.
All right, but Tristan, as we always end these episodes, why do you think I put fries in between our heads?
It's obvious because of FryQuest. It's freaking obvious. Did you put a specific restaurant's fries?
I put fries from a restaurant that we're gonna eat in FryQuest 2, buddy.
No FryQuest 2. No FryQuest 2.
You can't escape, Tristan. FryQuest 2, my man.
No, FryQuest 2 ain't gonna happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna be like 5 years from now.
Or
I
5
ain't
days.
no. God help me.